Hi everyone, and welcome back. Thanks for checking out this video. We're going to talk about punctuation rules today, commas in particular. Some people like to sprinkle their commas into English sentences kind of randomly, but today I'm going to show you 4 rules about using commas so you don't just sprinkle them in. Rule number 1, commas separate FANBOYS clauses. Now what does this mean? FANBOYS words, FANBOYS, for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so, are words used to separate full sentences into one longer sentence. So when these FANBOYS words connect two independent clauses, you're going to use a comma to separate them. Sounds complicated, but let's look at some examples. I'm going to be late, comma, for I can't find my keys. You can see that the first part of this sentence, I'm going to be late, is a full sentence. I can't find my keys is another full sentence. We can connect them with for and a comma. 2020 is awful, comma, but 2021 will be better, or I hope. Again, we have two full sentences connected by a comma and a FANBOYS word. Let's leave now, comma, so we can get good seats. Again, another FANBOYS word in between two full sentences, and when we do that, we're going to use a comma to separate them before the FANBOYS word. So that's rule number 1. Separating FANBOYS clauses. Rule number 2. Commas separate listeners in a sentence. Sometimes a sentence is directed at a person, animal, or object. That is a listener or target of the sentence. You're going to use a comma to separate the listener from the rest of the sentence. Again, here are some examples. Hurry up, comma, Ben. This sentence is directed to Ben. I'm talking to Ben. So we need to use a comma to separate his name from the rest of the sentence. Mary, comma, thanks for bringing a gift. Again, Mary gave me a gift. I'm talking to Mary. Mary, comma, thanks for bringing a gift. Get out of my way, comma, cows. Maybe I'm driving and there are cows in the road, but I am talking to cows. Get out of my way, comma, cows. You, my friend, are amazing. You, comma, my friend, comma, are amazing. This time the listener is in the middle of the sentence, so we need to use a comma on both ends. Separate the listener at the beginning and the end. You, my friend, are amazing. So that's rule 2. Commas separate listeners from the rest of the sentence. Rule number 3. Commas separate lists of 3 or more things. When we're making a list of 3 or more things. The 3 or more things could be nouns, verbs, or even whole phrases. Separate them with commas. Here are some examples. Bring a pencil, comma, paper, comma, and calculator for the test. A good rule is if there are 3 things in the list, you're going to need 2 commas to be safe. We plant, comma, grow, comma, harvest, comma, and sell tomatoes. In this sentence, we have 4 things in our list, 4 verbs actually, so we're going to separate 4 things with 3 commas. The forgetful student couldn't find his notebook in the car, comma, in the kitchen, comma, or in his bedroom. Here we have 3 phrases separated by 2 commas. Maybe you're seeing a pattern here. Commas like to separate things. So rule number 3, commas separate lists. On to rule number 4, the last one of this video. Commas separate quotations in a sentence. Along with quotation marks, commas separate quotations from the rest of the sentence. Maybe it's easier to look at examples of this. My arm hurts, I said to the doctor. I am saying something in this sentence, in the middle of it. And so my arm hurts is separated with those purple quotation marks and a comma. The doctor looked and said, comma, you will be fine. Here, the doctor is speaking, and that's at the end of this sentence. So we're going to use a comma right before it. And just like with the listeners, the quotation can be in the middle. I said, comma, thanks, comma, doctor, comma, on my way out the door. So this one combines a couple rules. I'm talking to the doctor, so that's why we have thanks, comma, doctor. And the quotation, thanks, doctor, is in the middle of the sentence. Separate it with commas. Using commas, these 4 basic rules. Number 1, separating FANBOYS clauses. Number 2, separating listeners in a sentence. Rule number 3, separating lists in a sentence. And finally, rule 4, separate quotations from a sentence. All 4 of these rules use commas to separate things, to make the sentence more clear. These are not all of the rules for using commas, but these rules are a very good place to start. Check out my other videos for more grammar and punctuation rules. Also, there are worksheets available again. You can click on the link in the description to find them. They are very helpful and full of even more examples, so check it out. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you next time.